How's it going in the Ghostly Kingdom? Ghostly here, bringing a brand new series to the channel. Hope you all are super excited for this, but we will be playing Pokemon Scarlet. This will be my first time playing through Scarlet. I've already done Violet. There's a full live stream of that on the channel you can definitely check out. But we'll be playing Pokemon Scarlet, and as the layout says, this is a hardcore Monolocke. And so with that, it has the regular Nuzlocke rules where if Pokemon dies, then can't use it again, gotta name each Pokemon, that same stuff. But with the hardcore stuff stays the same from the last series, if you guys watched that series. So, I cannot use any items in battle. I can use held items, but I can't, like, use potions or anything like that. Everything, if I use any heals, it has to be between battles. And I have to play on set. However, this game doesn't actually have set. So instead of playing on set, I'm just going to make it so I'm not allowed to switch between Pokemon. There will be a level cap. We will be going based so kind of off of the levels of the gyms for the level cap here. And then it's a Monolocke, which means I'm only allowed to use one typing. And figured it's about time we did it. There's an actual starter that helps represent it. We will be doing all ghost types. So I will be allowed... Normally you can only catch one of that typing in each route. But for this Monolocke, I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to allow one of each, like, species family of ghost. Just because, like, I know there's, like, the different areas, but that's just really confusing and, like, tricky, like, remembering which areas for this game, since it is a very open world game. Instead, I'll just allow one from each species. So, for example, like, if I have a Ghastly, I can't get a Haunter. If I run into a Haunter somewhere else, that Ghastly counts for the Ghastly line. Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, all of them. And we'll keep doing that as we progress. So there is a chance I could fully run out of Pokemon if, like, all my Ghost types die, and we'll just be fully out of Ghost types. But that does at least let me use one of every Ghost typing, and then, for example, for, like, Annihilate and the Fuecoco line, they don't get their ghost typing until their final evolution. I will still allow the earlier evolutions of Pokemon like that, as long as the final evolution has ghost typing. That will be the rule for that part, for example. It will suck with some of them, like, I won't be able to use the Root Ledge since this is Pokemon Scarlet and not Violet, but we do get Drifloon, but we also don't get Mismagius, but we do get Fluttermane. So, there's some pros and cons to playing it in Scarlet versus Violet, just depending on which one I want to go with. This just happens to be my first time playing Scarlet, so I figured, hey, let's start Scarlet with a challenge. Let's do only ghost typings. And we're getting this lovely cinematic here in the beginning. Trying to explain all the rules while it runs through, but I was also supposed to be hitting A, and I was not hitting that nowhere near as fast as I probably should have been. We are probably, because again it is open world, I'm probably going to have more cuts in this series than I do in my other series, because I don't want you guys to just watch me running from place to place. Like, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I just don't want the series to end up being, like, super long and just dragged out because I'm going from area to area and it just takes forever. I know we get, like, the flying method pretty early on, like being able to fly. But again, since we are going by a level cap, and I am doing it based off the gyms. I know there's like 3 different stories, but we will be going based off of the gyms themselves. Because that's just, there's more gyms than anything else. More than Titans, more than Team Star group. It just makes it a little bit easier. So, for example, let me get that pulled up while the cinematic is still going on. Let's see. Check out what their levels are. Starting with the first gym, the level cap would be level 15, because that is the highest level that the first gym has of a Pokemon. So we would not be able to get anyone up past level 15. But we will be starting. I did already customize my character, and it looks alright. Kind of, that's alright. They're not bad. They're very droopy eyes. I didn't realize I made them that droopy, but it's all good. Although the purple with the orange does not match at all, we will definitely have to change which outfit we're rocking. But no, we can't do that for a minute. So we are going to speed along here, go talk to our mother. Again, I'm not going to like go through all of... Well, I'm just making sure. Nothing else I need. Skip cutscenes. We could have skip cutscenes off. But we enjoy the cutscenes. We'll leave that on. We'll have the fast text on, because I'm not going to be reading through this. We've already talked through the game. The story is very much the same of Scarlet as is Violet. So if you want to do the actual reading, like I said, I'd recommend watching the streams of the Violet series. There you could actually see all the talking and like what everyone says. But for this, we aren't going to worry too much. We're just going to speed along, we're going to catch our mons, and we're going to try not to lose. I am a little nervous with it being a monolocke, and the fact that there is somebody for every single typing. So, luckily the Titan is a dark type for our dark typing, but there is a double battle gym for ghost typing, our other weakness. So it can get concerning at a point. We will see how it goes, especially with us trying to follow the level cap, which means we will have to do the gyms in order for it to be a little bit easier. And towards the later gyms, it's a little tricky what order they go in, because actually the strongest is the ice gym, with the second highest strongest being the psychic gym all the way. So what, ice is all the way up top, psychic's all the way bottom left, and then ghost is the third gym, but that's because it's a double battle, so it does make sense that they did lower. Oh, I'm supposed to go get my hat and everything, that's right. I know I recently just played this game and I'm already forgetting like how it starts. So there will be a little bit of back and forth towards the end. I already know that much. Yeah, let's get our stuff on. Get all fancy. Wonderful. Okay, well, we are definitely going to have to change how we look, because this is not looking... I do not care for the Scarlet Pants at all. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a good point where, like I said, well, we're going to skip some stuff. So, probably going to cut right here all the way to once we get outside, because we don't need to see all this one. Or don't go outside right here? Like, how long? Yeah, we literally just go outside right now. Wonderful. Okay. Never mind. I feel like I probably felt longer to me last time because last time I did all the talking. And so it just seemed like every single step we'd made took quite a while. Where right now, since we're not doing talking, we're just speeding along. It's going by a lot faster. Oh my gosh, but that outfit though. I'm so glad that there's like a decent outfit and for the winter one. Alrighty. Yeah, we chose Sprigatito for our last playthrough. So it will definitely be interesting. Going with the Fuecoco this time. Quaxly's the only one we have yet to go with. I do have Quaxly in the other game. And I have like used him at times just to try him out. But he's the only one we have not used as an actual starter. Probably at some point in the future, we'll definitely use him. And we don't end up just always randomizing the game once that's possible. I am excited for once it is. Actually, I've already seen that some people have been able to, which is really cool. I don't know how. I'm guessing they just have a hacked switch is more than likely what it is. So at some point, we'll look into it. I do definitely, I am excited to be able to be playing these games randomized, especially once they start releasing the newer or the older Pokemon. So no, once Home comes out, they'll show all of those guys as well. Oh goodness, the fact that it starts you out with not even being able to run, you have to just walk right here. I get they're like trying to let you like enjoy the environment. They want you to like see what the Pokemon are doing while they run along with you. But it's like, I want to run. I do not want to walk this. Okay, there we go. Ugh, I love when it unlocks. Makes it so much easier. It will be crazy if we do run into any shinies since all of them are overworld. I didn't run into any shinies in my Violet playthrough, surprisingly. But if we run into a shiny in the open world, that's going to be kind of wild. Especially because we won't be able to use it. Oh, everyone just having fun. I like how they just instantly just go to have a good old time. They're like, yep, new yard, we're going to take over this yard. Don't you worry. Little Sprigatito. And then burns the orange. You know, I noticed there was a lot of orange trees and violet. So I'm curious if there's going to be like a lot of like grape bushes in this game. There's our creepy stalker rival. I'm seeing the orange trees, so I don't know. We'll see though. Never know till it's fully done. Okay, gotta make sure I don't choose the wrong Pokemon. I'm like spamming A right now, so I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong one. Oh, goodbye, orange. Okay, let me choose. Or do I get to walk up to them? That'd make it a lot easier. That way I don't have to worry. Is her name Nimona in this one as well? I think so. Yeah. I'd be surprised if her name was different. We haven't even gotten her name yet. Okay, yeah, Nimona. Or Pneumonia. Whichever you want to call her. I was calling her Pneumonia the entire playthrough of Violet. But I am aware her name is Nimona. Some people were concerned. They're like, you know that's not her actual name. I'm like, of course I know that's not her actual name. Okay. Well, we are going to choose our Firecroc, since he becomes a ghost type, and he will be the first official Mon we are able to use, which is great that it's a starter. I love that there's a ghost starter. It's one thing I really liked about like the Rowlet line. It was interesting because the fact that Rowlet does start as a grass flying type and then switches over to grass ghost. And then we are going to need a name for this Fuecoco. Let's take a look here. We'll go back to the most recent video, which is the finale of the last series, and we will name somebody who commented on that. Do I have my volume on? No, okay. Just making sure I don't want to blast on the sound from that. Okay. Here we go. You know what? This name fits, and I like it. I am naming this after Platypus 316. Thank you, Platty. I know. Yeah, we're going to just name this Platty. I know it's a crocodile, but we are naming it Platty. Thank you, Platty, for leaving a comment. I always appreciate you. Excellent. There is our first Pokemon. Gotta add it to the layout. Like, how heavy is this Pokemon even to be just sitting on our arm right there? Like, not even on our shoulder. It's on our arm. Like, you gotta be having your arm up with the Pokemon on it. Like, exactly how heavy is it? But hey, we got our mod. Thank you. I kind of forgot how much talking there is in this beginning part. This is also a reason why stuff might get cut. We will see how I feel after recording. Because yeah, we're 13 minutes in. We at least got our starter, which is faster than some games. Sometimes you don't even have your starter by this point. I know, like, Sun and Moon, it takes a minute. No, maybe actually it is, like, just the newer games that take a while. I'm, like, thinking of each game, like, how long it takes you to get your starter. And some, it's super quick. Okay. Let's go meet up with Nimona. Let's grab this item over here. Please don't be a Pokeball. Potion, okay. I should probably be careful on that part. We haven't received any Pokeballs yet, right? No, okay. Okay, I'm also going to turn off hints, because that's just going to make things take forever. Okay. Oh, wow, we actually got a female Platy. Ooh, that's pretty uncommon. Get your starter as a female. but I will take it. All right. Let's go ahead and have our first battle. Bring it with your cat. This will be an easy win. Yes, this battle. I'm trying to think if there's even any Pokemon we can get between here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can get between here to the first town. So we are going to just be rocking the one Pokemon for a minute, which we will need to be careful of. I know we'll be able to get stuff before the first gym. And since the first gym is being bug type, we actually have a very solid advantage starting with a fire type. Let me know in the comments, do you think, this is one I was curious about, should I be allowed to use like Fuecoco and Mankey? Oh, I might be able to find Mankey. And like use them, and even though they're not technically ghost type yet, or should I have to wait until they're leveled up to the ghost typing? Leave in the comments, and if more people say that I shouldn't use them until they are actually ghost type, then yeah, we'll hold off on using them. Obviously, I have to use Fuecoco right now until we get a ghost. But after we get our actual ghost Pokemon, one that is ghost typing, we could just put him in the back and he could just level up from XP. That's another thing we do have to be careful of, is not over leveling from experience. So sometimes people will have to go into the PC while we're like in battles and whatnot. Bad time to lower the defense, but this battle's already over anyway. Fuecoco said goodnight. And goodnight, Sprigatito went. But yeah, the first gym being bug and the second one being grass is going to make having a fire starter actually really nice. So this is probably going to be an easy beginning. We will see. Never know. And again, if you guys make it so I can't use the fire starter until he's a ghost typing, that will definitely make things a little bit more trickier. But I am all for it. I will say also, I'm not going to do any raids. Just because I don't plan on doing anything online. The only thing online I might do is I might have to trade Haunter with somebody to get Gengar. Because since I'm not able to modify this game yet, I can't make it so we get Gengar from level up. Don't worry about it. You got this. One of these days you might beat us. But I believe in us right now. Okay. So we are going to get Pokeballs here soon, which means our Nuzlocke is going to start here soon. Because again, Nuzlocke doesn't start till we get Pokeballs. But I think we will still be fine. Having a fire starter is actually really great. A lot of the beginning area is like bug and grass typing. So I'm not too concerned. I will say I will still be doing the Nuzlocking rule where if I don't catch the encounter the first time I run into one. So for example, first time I run into a Ghastly, that's when I have to catch it. If I don't catch that first Ghastly I run into, then I do lose that encounter and I can't get that anymore. So it's even more detrimental that I get my catches, or else be in a lot of trouble. Because then I just lose access to that typing altogether, or that Pokemon altogether. And we want as many as we possibly can. Yes, yes. I thought I took those off. Did it not work? Okay, whatever. Well, let's go ahead. Oh, I think I could change how I look now. Let's go with Winter, because Winter's the best one. Not bad. Ray, nice. Wait. Hold on, no. Oops. Now I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay, there we go. Now we got ourselves outfitted. Looking a lot better. Go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, why is there a bunch of orange trees, like, and no bushes? with grapes. They're just all missing everywhere. No, and we do have more talking. Yeah, there's a lot of talking in the beginning of this game. That is kind of normal for the newer Pokemon games. They love to add a bunch of talking, which is good, because I will say this game's story is amazing. If you have not paid attention to the story at all, I definitely recommend, like, seeing even, like, a shortened version of the story at some point if you want to. But the story is amazing in this game. I really like all three of them. And, like, definitely the best story for any Pokemon game. I definitely feel like they have not ever came this close. Like, with Arven's, actually got a little teary-eyed. Like, it was that good. They all had some solid moments. And I know a lot of people, and I did too, that, like, really enjoyed Penny's. And a lot of people said that they, like, could feel where she was coming from. And yeah, like I said, I can too. Like, they did an amazing job on all the stories. I definitely recommend going through the stories if you have not. Let's go on up here. And I believe we have to start a battle. There's no ghost types in this area. I'm just trying to think. I'm picturing all the routes. Thinking of everything I could think of. Trying to know and remember what there is. Yep. Yeah, we've got electric, we've got bug and normal, flying, but no ghost. There's no Mankeys here yet. I'll have to keep an eye out for Drifloon. I'm assuming Drifloon is like Misdreavus, where Misdreavus only shows up at night. Okay. Do I have to catch this? I think I have to catch it, so I will. But obviously we can't use. I'm going to just throw it into the yeah, we're just going to throw it on the PC. Single Ember. Don't kill, don't. Oh, we could actually get one more of those off. As long as it's not a crit. I wonder if I am even actually allowed to kill this. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have to redo this battle twice. So we are just going to catch it once. Call it good. And just throw it on the PC, because it's not allowed. There we go. We caught the Lechonk. Woohoo! I am very nervous about levels. I want to make sure we don't go over level. And I am nervous about, like, the Titan levels and the Team Star levels as well. I'm very concerned with those, since we are going based only off of gyms. I'll need to keep up on those stories to be able to beat the game. I want all 3 stories completed. We're not going to do like the after beating the Elite Four stuff, like going down into Area 0. Or actually, you guys let me know if you want the Area 0 stuff to be where we end. After we get down to Area 0, do all that stuff. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know about that stuff. But yeah, should it be after we beat all 3 of the stories, or should we have it at the end of Area 0? So now we got 2 questions I need answered. 1, am I allowed to use the Pokemon that are not fully ghost types yet? And 2, stopping at the end of the stories or stopping at Area 0? Let me know the answer to both those questions in the comments, and I will go based off of that. But let's head on down. I'm not... Can I already send out? Okay, I can send out. That's good to know. Let him go crazy for a second. I will have to be careful with this as well. Like, the auto battle's nice, but we can't have him getting overleveled. Oh, and we have the Lechonk with us. Alright, Lechonk, go. There we go. Actually, hold on. Fix this. Back to box 1. Wonderful. Okay. Keeping an eye out on everything we could possibly see. Depending on how long... I want to at least get to the first town by the end of this episode. We will see if I can. Not even getting to the next town by the end of the first episode? Yeah, we're already at 25 minutes. Probably won't, because, yeah, we're about to go run into... Oh, Koraidon. This is not Miraidon anymore. I'm so used to talking about Miraidon. But this one is not Miraidon. So let's go ahead. Run down there. I'm curious if that's like still broken, even in my current game on Violet. I'm gonna have to go back and check. I haven't done that in a second, so I'm not too sure. Oh, look at the poor thing injured. That would be cool if it could show up shiny. Like, if it had, like, the regular odds of shiny, of course, but, like, to see this part shiny would be so cool. Why, thank you, phone. I find it so funny that you're expected to have your phone just, like, hold you. Like, imagine just having your phone, like, oh, hold me up. You got me. Like, oh, yes, my phone's definitely strong enough to be able to hold me and, like, raise me. I get there's Rotom inside the phone, but, like, Rotom's gotta be lifting weights to be able to hold me. Oh, yeah, you love sandwiches. I was confused for a second. I was like, why is it having me go in here again? That's right. They just don't like us eating at all. Every time we make a sandwich, it goes right over to Koraidon or Miraidon. As much as I like Miraidon, like riding around on that, since it has actual wheels, I do like how Koraidon looks in these cinematics. It actually does look really, really good. And I feel like it's more proper, I don't know, in a way, with Koraidon. He just looks a little bit more natural than the futuristic one looking around. I get he's from the past, so kind of makes a little bit more sense, but I don't know, like seeing him in like this area and whatnot, and seeing him like walk around compared to like seeing an actual motorcycle walking around, a little different. Does he? He doesn't float, right? Will he actually walk? I'm assuming so. Okay, yeah, he does walk. Yeah, because Miraidon just, like, uses its hovers, which looks cool, but... Yeah, seeing Koraidon... I feel like I'm butchering the name, but I feel like that's right, also, Koraidon. Seeing it walk like that seems really, really proper. Okay. Let's go ahead, head on in. And we're back to not being able to run. That was because we can only go as fast as he can. So we're going a bit slow. Isn't this where we can see her? Not yet. There she is. What is going on with her hair? Oh my gosh. I'm fine. Yep. I'm getting out here. Don't you worry. We're leaving here soon. Wasn't there an item? Yes, there it is. I want that item. Never know when we're going to need them. Do we have to battle in here? I did not do any leveling up, and I probably should have done at least a little. I guess I could battle things in here. Well, let's do that real fast. Let's do some quick... I'll grab that. I know he can, but... Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Not going to have it battle the Diglett. That just sounds like a bad idea. We're going to just keep following Koraidon as he slowly walks. There you go, nice. Oh, all the little Houndours. I forget if we have to, I don't think we have to battle any of them. Yeah, they all just run away. Okay, I'm coming. I'm not too worried about the item back there. I want out of here. We're already at 30 minutes. So yeah, once we get out of here, we will probably wrap it up. I forget how much more. Yeah, because we go to the lighthouse. Okay, yeah, there's still a little bit more before we get to the next town. I don't want to make this video too long, so as soon as we get out this cave, we will be wrapping it up. I was hoping we could get to the first town, but there is definitely a lot of talking in this first episode. And since I was explaining a lot of the rules, I don't really see myself being able to cut anything, but we'll see. I'll have to take a look. Yeah. Hello there, Houndoom. I don't have to battle you, right? I do have to battle you. Level 40. Okay. Doesn't it actually make us faint? Not a loss yet already, guys. You're like, well, this is impossible to get past. Thank goodness for that. I mean, obviously, if it was an actual feint that had to happen to progress the story, would not count, but luckily, it doesn't even have to happen in the first place. There's so many of them. Now we're able to get out of this cave, thankfully. Does it instantly take us to the lighthouse? I hope not. I hope there's like a quick, brief, like, moment. But it might. I feel like there's a battle at the lighthouse. I think we have to, like, battle Arven. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're at the lighthouse. Before we go, please hold off. Are we safe? Am I able to... Yes. We'll battle Arven in the next episode. We don't need to battle him right here, right? Okay. Getting him the Mona's number. Thank you. Basically just waiting for this to wrap up at this point. I'm excited to continue progressing this story. I know I haven't said it yet, but videos will be coming out normal days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So 3 videos a week. And yeah, this will probably be a longer series just because of everything. Okay, I'm not going near that lighthouse. I'm just going to save here. We will wrap it up here. And yeah, I'm excited to continue on with this series. Just trying to do only using my favorite typing, ghost typing. Seeing how that goes. I hope you guys are excited for this series as well as it gets progressing. And make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll get notified every time that I do get posting a video of the playthrough. And yeah, join the Discord because we also get notified in there as well. And that increases your odds of having a Pokemon named after you. But if you guys did enjoy it, I will catch y'all in the next one. See ya.